Hey Warriors, Professor Chris here from WayOfTheWarrior.org, Private Lesson Revolution. Had a question come in of how do I keep myself motivated? Well, it's certainly not shaving and combing my hair. Um, so motivation is kind of a misnomer or weird topic. If you notice that you only feel motivated when you feel good, then logically you should do whatever it takes to feel good, and then you'll feel motivated. Because I've always found that it's kind of hard, especially like if you've been training hard and you're all beat up and you're trying to either start a business, or you got to go train clients, or you got to go teach, or you got to go even to class after a hard day of work. You just don't feel like doing it, or you got to go to the gym, or you got to deal with your kids or your family, and you got to put on that happy face. Those are the things that are supposed to make you feel good. So therefore you should naturally feel motivated, right, to do those. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell motivation is. So, I actually have a list of stuff that a colleague and I, we keep each other and hold each other accountable. Like I make the guys do in Private Lesson Revolution, right? They hold each other accountable. We hold them accountable. But my buddy and I, we each have a list of things. There's actually, I don't know, I use this app, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I actually have 14 things. And it's not like this is a list of things I have to do every day. But when I don't feel motivated, meaning when I don't feel good, I go to my good old phone and I see which on here on this list of stuff what I want to do, right? So like one of the things, as silly as it sounds, the first thing on the list is hydrate, right? Well, I know that I perform my best when I drink 1.5 gallons of water per day. Drinking 1.5 gallons of water per day is a pain in the ass, right? You're peeing all the time, and you go to the bathroom before you go to train, or you go to class, and then in the middle, and then the end, and whatever. But I know that, okay, listen, there's something I don't feel motivated. I don't feel good. There's something, whatever else. Well, I know on my list of things is that if I drink enough water, is that physically I'll feel good. So I will go downstairs or over to the whatever, and if I have a bottle of water, right, I'll just pound the thing and I'll just drink, right, much water. And what that does is it breaks the pattern of whatever I'm feeling, and be like, okay, cool. I know that I just did something that's going to make me feel better. And guess what? I actually start to feel better. Obviously on here are things like martial arts, right? So, listen, well, my wife might disagree. I kind of do look like this all the time, unless I have to go like train like or interview a new high-end client or something like that. But I go and train. I train as much as possible. I go up to jiu-jitsu, right? I go and train by myself or do whatever I need to do, right? Go to the gym, do yoga. But martial arts is really right on here. It's the second thing on here, because I know that, hey, listen, it's not something I can do all day long, even though I love doing it. But the minute I step onto the mat, I feel better, right? And so that is obviously highly motivating, as long as I don't exhaust myself, which sometimes I got to come home and take a nap. But other things on here, meditation, like I said, yoga, writing. Helps a tremendous amount for me. Yes, I am a professional copywriter and marketing expert for martial artists, so that helps. But also on here is work, right? So doing student assignments. When the guys that are going through Private Lesson Revolution, when they send in assignments, I'm like this huge nerd. Like I love when they send me stuff to do, because the minute I'm, don't feel good, I don't feel motivated to do something, that's on my list. And if I'm in that, I'll check out what the assignments are. And honestly, if they did a good job on those assignments and follow directions, then I can't wait to get in there and help them do that. And that puts me in a better mood. And then it sends the response back to them. And then they're like, oh my God, Chris, this is awesome. And then I'm like, yeah, I know. And I'll see you tomorrow in office hours. And it just raises really our whole vibration, for lack of a better term. And we all get on the same page, and we're all getting motivated. We all go out there and we get our clients, and we serve our clients, and we help them. So, especially for martial artists, we all have these little things that we know that we have built in through our lives that naturally, inherently make us feel better. And unfortunately, Most martial artists live this kind of life of quiet desperation where they got to go work all day at a job they like, even if they're making good money or something like that. And then, what they love to do, train, teach, talk about martial arts, really help people better themselves through the arts. It's relegated to a couple times a week, as opposed to really putting their primary focus on that. And then everything in their life gets better as well. All right. So those are just a couple tips. I definitely recommend to everybody make kind of a list for yourself. Really just find what makes you feel great and put it in your notes on your phone, or, find an app or something like that, or just carry around a piece of paper. For years before these good old things were invented, I used to carry a note card around of things that made me feel better, right, to think about. So just something for you to do. I want to answer that question about, about the kind of myth of motivation. And listen, if you are a experienced martial artist and you really want to make this your life's calling, and make some great money and learn how to service some high-end clients, teaching a couple hours a week. So then the rest of the time you can train and your own and increase your own experience and knowledge. And please give us a call. I mean, that's what we do. And we're happy to help you plan that out. So if you haven't watched our free masterclass, please go to WayOfTheWarrior.org and just sign in there. And you can watch our free masterclass, how to make $10,000 a month teaching high-end private lessons. Or if you've already watched it, or you kind of get the gist of what we're doing over here and you want that help planning it out, we're happy to talk to you. Just go to WayOfTheWarrior.org/talk, and we'll spend some time with you and plan it out. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.